Now I'm the founder of a company named Avio, where we help small businesses grow. So this video, what it's going to do is it's going to show you a product that we use called GoHighLevel to help companies that you can either do it yourself through the affiliate link, or we will set it up for you. I'll just give you some real life benefits on how you can use it in scenarios that I've encountered, which you probably encounter similar scenarios as well, right? So everyone knows this. So this is the title. It's a little presentation, super short. Most business owners lose money and miss calls and miss follow-ups, right? Everybody knows this. You don't really have to go into that detail. So not a funny story with me, but this actually happened. So at Vivint, you knock on doors to get sales. You do presentation with customers. And so this customer type, I'm sure you're familiar with it, the one who takes detailed notes of every single little thing. And, they ask you every single technical question, right? So, my pleasure, I'm helping this customer out. Hopefully I get a deal for it. Usually you want it to happen within 2 to 3 days. Doesn't always happen like that. But anyways, so, she's taking all the notes, and she's not going to purchase right now because her spouse is not home. I can totally understand that. But anyways, fast forward to, it was like 2 weeks later. And that's why I say within 2 to 3 days. A couple weeks later, as you know, you're not expecting customers to reach back out to you, especially after you've already done a full presentation on the product, right? Because they had all the information, they had the price. Usually they don't contact you later. In a high percentage. They do, and it is consistent. They do hit you back later, but it's not at a very high percentage. So a little bit surprising when it actually does happen. But anyways, I was busy at the time. She called me. I missed the call. And fast forward, I end up going back to the neighborhood later, finding out that they got the product. And I called her back within an hour. But what they had done is they actually called Vivint. So someone in corporate actually got the deal when I did all the work, right? If only I had an AI voice receptionist in place connected to my phone number when she called, I would have been able to intercept that and get the money that I earned for actually doing the work. Instead, somebody sitting at a receptionist in Vivint got the deal, and that's a simple one. I already gave her all the information. So she just said, hey, I want it, schedule a technician. That's the hard part, is getting your product in front of people and answering their questions, right? Finding people that are interested. So once you either pay for those in ads or you do the work, you do not want to lose the deal, right? And you cannot always answer the phone, right? Sometimes, phone tag, even with friends, even when you really, really want to answer the call, sometimes you can't. You're in the shower, you're cooking, you're at the movies, your phone's on silent, you forgot, maybe you don't feel like answering the phone. Maybe you're asleep, right? Maybe you're hanging out with your family, you're at a baseball game. You cannot always answer the phone. So having AI just do it is awesome. And the reason why you want to have AI do it instead of like an IVR or phone centers, call centers, is because of the integration with automation that the AI allows. Because when it's all built on one platform, it can just automatically just do everything else for you, right? So have that. So 24/7, 365 days a year, right? No missed calls, never miss an opportunity, no wasted ad spend. So we got that, pretty much the same thing I just said. Never lose another lead. So there's 2 slides about this. Pretty much everything goes to one inbox, right? So whether you're a business owner and you want to just make sure that the conversations are being handled in the way that you want them to for your business, or you're more hands-on and you like being a part of every single conversation with the customer, you do it all through one inbox with your email that have your text, your social media, so you don't have to keep switching around from app to app. Super annoying. It's pretty nice, right? Make your customers the customers you have. Okay, so yes, this is huge. So if you do routine maintenance or services, or the company you work for or your company has products, new products that come out all the time then this is perfect for you, because it's going to be automatic to those customers asking, hey, do you need this? Hey, do you want this? And look, I know what you're thinking. I used to think like this. Some people think that this is an annoying thing. Well, I don't know if I want to bother my customers. I already sold them. I don't want to put any more pressure on them. You're not putting any more pressure on them. And I'll explain to you like this, right? So, and this is just a real life example of me working at Vivint. Again, if I sold an alarm system for $60, the customer that spent $60, and then I had a customer that spent $150, but they have 4 cameras around their house, they have full smart home automation, controlling their thermostat, their lighting, their doors, as opposed to just having an alarm system. That guy's only paying $60. The guy paying $150 is way happier because he has way more stuff, right? So this will come into the scenario a lot of times too. You have a middle ground where some customers will start in your midway package, right? Because they're less skeptical. They don't know about spending all this money up front. But here's the thing. These customers have been with you for a year, 2 years, 3 years, even over that. They already trust you. They already love your product. Help them make it better. Offer them, because more value that you bring to them, the longer they stay and the happier they are with the product. The more your stuff that they benefit from, the happier they are. So this is going to help with retention, and it increases your bottom line. It's literally a win-win. And you're not doing anything extra. These are literally just text messages or emails sent periodically to customers, offering them things they probably want. And if they don't want it, they will let you know, right? And also feedback. How can we make the product better for you? What do you want? Is there anything that you want that we haven't offered you? Getting that feedback so you can make the things that they actually want. It just increases your bottom line literally through a pre-made system. Super nice. Old client return. Same thing with reviews. All conversation one place. Yeah, that's the second slide for that. Power of automation. So AI voice 24/7, all your calls getting answered. That is like the big thing that everybody wants, right? There's agencies that will offer you a system like this. That they're going to custom build it. They're going to do it on NAN. They're going to use Make. They're going to fuse everything together with a voice agent. They use Google, SynthFlow, Vappy AI. And they're going to put it together with webhooks and integrate it and then make a nice little fancy dashboard. They're going to charge you $2,000, $3,000 for that, $800, $1,500 a month, right? It is a little bit more integration for you, but a lot of times you're not using all that stuff. So GoHighLevel is literally going to set everything up into one package it's literally enterprise grade, but it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot lower cost, right? So you don't need to spend that when you're doing a system like this, because it's going to do everything for you. Your lead capture, follow-up, appointment booked, review requests. Everything is automated, and you can have it running all together. Super nice. Powered by GoHighLevel. Full control in your hands, no agency markup or hidden fees, scales as you grow. That's another thing. It can handle a lot. Like literally, you can, let's say you're wanting to do cold outreach, upload 2,000 leads, send them all an SMS or an email in 15 minutes, literally from A to Z. I have a video on how you can do that. Just copy and paste Google, throw it on Word, upload it, put a tag on every single one, and send it off. Literally reaching thousands of SMS, right? And so right here you have the links. So 2 options for this. Do whatever you want, right? Hopefully this was helpful, or maybe it made you think of some things that you otherwise wouldn't have. So the DIY setup, that's going to be just going through my affiliate link through GoHighLevel. Okay, so what GoHighLevel is going to do for you, they're super helpful. They have a really good onboarding team. They just make sure you know where, they can tell you where everything's at and what you can use. So the only thing when I came on is I didn't know what I wanted to use, right? I didn't know what could help me. I was like, okay, the technology's cool. I did hear about this one thing, right? So I had to go learn that, but I didn't know what else I could use to help out my business, right? So that would be the benefit to coming with us. I mean, it's the same thing. It's not coming with us, but just us setting it up for you. So we can, ask you questions about your business, figure out what would be the highest impact things for you to use right now, and maybe even a roadmap into the future. And we set it up for you, all for you, super hands off. Literally, we could just give you the app just so you could log in and review all your conversations and everything that's going on. Or we can build it with you so you actually know how to use it and make tweaks to it. But we'll do all that as well. It just depends on what you want, right? So those are your two options. That is in the link in the description. Let me know if you have any questions or anything like that, and we can get you set up. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it.